Finally, the day is here. SNOWRUNNER is on the next gen systems. Oh yes. So the PS5 update is out right now. I believe the Series X and S is coming out at some point. Don't quite know when. But basically taking the SNOWRUNNER game, putting it into 4K, making it playable on PS5. I'm hoping there's some DualSense stuff as well. Let's find out. I have such... this is probably one of my favorite games of the last generation, honestly. I love this game to bits. I put so many hours. I put out so many videos on this game. I love it. I love it. I love it to death. Season 7, I think, it's just come out, which is more based on sort of time trials and stuff like that. If you guys would like me to do that, let me know, and we can definitely look at that. But honestly, I just want to play the game, just see what it's like on the next gen hardware. That's what I want to find out. Music, Jesus. Bit intense. New campaign. Haven't started a campaign on my PS4 console. I don't think I have anyway. I think I might have played it on my Xbox. The main bulk of it was on PC, so yeah. Here we go for the first time ever. Next gen gameplay. Oh my god. Must admit, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Wow. Okay. Right, I need to work out how to play this game again. It's been a long time. Thank you. How do I put all-wheel drive on again? There we go. Oh yes. Oh, it does look pretty good in here. Doesn't look bad at all. It's been a long time since I played the game, actually. I do miss it. Not noticing anything crazy with the DualSense, which is a little bit disappointing. Nice to have the sort of triggers being adaptive, getting some sweet vibrations, but I'm not. By the way, if you have the PS4 version, I believe it's a completely free upgrade. I actually didn't have it, so I bought it myself. I know, madness. Whee! A little bit skatey. We are heading to the watchtower, I believe, which is over there. We can do this, I believe. Man, this brings back so many memories. I was so hyped when I first played this game. My very first part. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was so excited to play it. And we're gonna just go straight through. I'm pretty sure we can. It's not that deep. So this is a very, very basic truck. Should be alright. It's not that deep. Ooh, well, I'll say that. it got to a fairly dangerous level. I think it's more me just slapping the bottom of the not lake, is it? The stream. Fuel station. How is the fuel? Look, the fuel's looking great. So where are we going? So the watchtower is basically a way to expose the map. It reveals this ghostly fog. It's quite useful. I've got a global map as well. I've not even been to these territories yet. I know, madness. But yeah, we could definitely cover Season 7 if you guys would like to see it. Again, it's more of a sort of time trial, multiplayer season, which is a little bit different. I like the idea. Yeah, I'll be down for that. It's fairly quiet in June. Personally, I'm a little bit busy with some stuff. We're going away a couple of times and stuff like that, but it's a fairly quiet month of June. And here is our first watchtower. Yes, good job. You have discovered your first watchtower. So we can now go to the map. You see, it's a little bit more exposed. Right, where do we begin next? Good question. Notice that your tracked objective has changed. Yeah, where do I go now? Don't remember. What should we do next? Ah, is this the truck over here? Okay, that's a good idea actually. I think there's an upgrade nearby as well, which I believe is actually for this truck. CK1500, which believe me, you don't use for long. It's a scout truck, but it's not a very good scout truck. So yeah, let's get going. That's not a bad first truck actually. It's all right. You get some absolute behemoths as it progresses. There's so many vehicles. There's so many maps now. It's actually a really good time to jump in and play SNOWRUNNER for the first time. I am secretly hoping they're going to release another SNOWRUNNER game, a successor to MudRunner, SNOWRUNNER, hopefully next year. That's what I'm hoping for. I would love that. I do feel like I want something fresh. I want something new now. And I would like them to make it next gen only, or current gen only. Was that a bit of pop in there? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I have to watch that bit back. Definitely looks better than the Xbox One version that I played. 100%. Just looks so much crisper. Very nice. And this is our first proper truck. Come on. Give me some willy. You're probably thinking, well, this train looks quite rough. It does get a lot worse, believe me. A lot worse. How do we quickly switch truck? I have forgot. Forgot how to do it. That's not bad. There you go, change truck. There you go. I know what I'm doing. We actually do have a contract. Okay. Still River Township. I never actually finished this map, which is kind of upsetting. I wish I did. So we need to get some metal beams and some wooden planks to the old bridge to bring it back online. Okay. Let's get to it. I'm pretty sure I remember getting stuck here, which is super embarrassing. It wasn't my finest hour. So metal beams takes up 2 slots, so that's the whole, basically the back of this truck full up. It'd be so embarrassing if I get stuck now. In my defense, we don't have all-wheel drive. We haven't got a low gear, high gear, that sort of thing. So we do have a low gear actually. Please don't get stuck. That would be embarrassing. Yeah, game looks really good. You got 7 seasons of content. We're on to the year 2 season, year 2 content, basically. There's a year 1, there's a year 2. Currently, I think halfway through year 2. So there's so much content to play. This is a very good time to jump in. It can be quite overwhelming at first, but give it time. It can be quite relaxing as well. Yeah, I had some really good times with this game. No doubt. You shouldn't get stuck here, should we? You rarely see asphalt and tarmac. You just don't see it often enough. Oh my god! That was embarrassing. Lost control, took a hit. But we can repair that, it's fine, don't worry. The main issue you will have is occasionally you may lose a tyre, and that sucks big time. You can bring spares and stuff with you as well. Metal beams, there we go. Load it up. So I've got to take this to the bridge. Get it operational again. Do not crash again, please. I'm actually forbidden. I can't crash anymore. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Good, good, good. So I can now switch. If I go to the map, I can switch to the truck we were just in. Or we can switch back. We can switch, actually. Can we switch? Yeah, we can. Or you can switch to another part of the world if you want to. should be quite a tame journey. Also, we do need some wooden planks as well. I think it's 2. And eventually the loads get quite insane. I'm talking rocket parts that are so heavy and so big, and you need the finest of trucks to be the very best of the best in terms of driving as well. You really do. So you'll see the snorkels are quite high on this vehicle, so it shouldn't be a massive issue with water, so that's good. If the engine takes on water, it takes damage. Yeah, look, engines don't like water. That's pretty obvious, so yeah, just be careful on that front. There's deep water in these valleys, in these maps. So this is one of the parts. Oh, it took a big hit. Oh boy, that was a load of damage. Ouch. Ooh. I'm gonna feel that. Definitely. So the bridge is half done. I'm gonna feel that massively. Oh boy. There's a couple of pickup points. One over there, one there. And that's a trailer that currently I don't need, so I'm gonna bother with that for now. But that suspension, that was a big, big hit. You can see it on the bottom left-hand corner. A quarter of the suspension is it's not really helping, and as you can imagine on rough terrain you need a good suspension, so not ideal in trucking. Down here isn't it? Man, I put so many hours into this game, so many hours. And obviously when you add a load to your truck, it adds pressure to the truck. It makes it harder for it to find the grip, to find the traction. So the journey back will probably look harder. And it's getting a bit wet. Lovely. At least the community will be happy about the bridge being up and running again. It normally gives a little story as to why the bridge isn't there anymore. Maybe there's a weather disaster, a flood. I don't know, it just broke over time due to age. There's normally a reason to it. Back to the house. Yeah, I mean there is vibrations, but I don't think it's DualSense specific, as far as I can tell. It just feels like a sort of... Yeah, no, nothing. That's a little bit disappointing. Where are these wooden planks? Wooden planks take up 1 slot each, but we do need 2, so... There we go. Done! Thank you very much. It took me so long to work out the systems in this game, but as you can see, once you sort of know what you're doing, it's not all bad. But there is... Eventually you'll have some really insane journeys that take a long time, take a lot of effort. Where maybe you have to cross 3 maps to reach a destination. Yeah, planning is very important in this game. Very important. Does the horn work? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, baby. The suspension's fine. Don't worry. How deep is this water? And I was honestly so pleased this game was such a big success on my channel. It was I honestly loved playing it. It was a really good time actually for the channel and myself. When you're playing a game that people love watching you play, and you love that game, it's the best feeling ever, honestly. It doesn't happen all too often with me, honestly. How YouTube works, I guess. But yeah, it was like Absolute blessing. Obviously, I eventually burned myself out a little bit. I've done like 57 episodes over a very short period of time. But yeah, it was, oh man, it was the best. The best. Such a cool feeling. When you know a video is about to go live, and you know people are excited to see it, and they really want to see it, yeah, you can't beat that. Alrighty then. The bridge is done. Good job. That bridge is going to be very, very important, and we just ranked up as well. I don't think there's much to the ranking system actually. There's not a real reason behind it. Oh, these are in storage. Oh, okay. That could be useful. There's some pretty good trucks here actually. Some good scout vehicles. Interesting. That is a behemoth, the Bandit. Yes, I've got the year 1 pass and the year 2 pass as well. Just because, why not? Right, let's go. Maybe switch back to. I don't know what I want to do. I know there's there's a garage down here. I'm tempted to go and get that upgrade part. Definitely tempted. You've repaired the bridge and completed your first contract. Now the town is reconnected to the rest of the region. Time to find the garage, which is now marked on the map. Ah, there we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab that part first, which I believe is actually for this vehicle. So that is a set of waypoints. Navigation point. Is there a waypoint on here? There we go. Destination. Take me there. Yeah, definitely forgot some of the mechanics. So you can set up basically nav points. So if you want to turn right at an interchange or a crossroads, you basically set the path. Please don't get stuck. The benefit of this vehicle, for example, it's fairly light, so it shouldn't get bogged down too much. As long as you sort of keep that momentum, it will just keep bouncing. Back at the garage, you can refuel, you can repair your vehicle, but of course if you get stuck, for example, you're stuck. you can't get the vehicle out, you have to respawn back at the garage and basically do the journey again. So it can be quite punishing at times. Definitely. Let's go left here. Yeah. At these roadworks. Yeah, I'm secretly hoping for the sequel, SNOWRUNNER, next year. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if that's even a semi-reality. I've got no idea. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Whoa! Where are we going? Probably go here, 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 and then here, and then here. I hope. Let's see if this works out. I might potentially get stuck. Who knows? Easily happen. Might as well, while I'm here, so my voice keeps going, might as well fuel up. Again, if you run out of fuel, not ideal. You can bring a little fuel tank with you if you want to. Again, that's the planning is really important. Having like maybe a gas tank here, a fuel tanker, so you can fuel up on the way. Because there's not always going to be little gas stops on the way. That's just not how it works. Oh no, am I stuck already? See, what's happened there is the rock has gone in between my tyres, and I got bedded down, got stuck. Basically turned into like a seesaw. Luckily I engaged the all-wheel drive and we move. Come on. See, the grip wasn't bad there. It's just it was a very steep slope. And left here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Going the right way? We are. Good to see. Good to see. Through. Oh, this looks tight. This looks very tight. Oh, that did look a bit scary. So obviously a bigger truck, you just couldn't get through that. It'd be impossible. So you can find alternative paths, or maybe some paths are only accessible via a smaller vehicle. Just how it can be sometimes. Where do you want me to go from here? Go up, right? Yes. Up here. We might actually make this. This will be a huge success. I think the upgrade gets installed automatically. Yeah, I think so. Go! Keeping a nice low gear so it just maintains the speed. Just keeps it nice and just want to keep moving. You don't want to get bogged down. The high gear is very useful. You eventually get low and you get low plus and minus. Again, these are all methods to control the speed, control the aggression. So we have a raised suspension for this truck. So that item can be equipped at the garage. Okay, so it's not currently equipped. Got it! And it's also available for purchase. So let's go back to the map. Let's try and get to this garage now. Ideally, with the vehicle intact. What happened there? Yeah, very sharp left. Right, fingers crossed we can make this. Fog. Ooh. Spooky. There's a particular path, I think it's, so you go right out of this garage, and it's so muddy. The amount of times I got stuck on this path, it was ridiculous. Like, it is sodden, it's wet, soggy, thick mud, big hills. It was tough. So tough. You can't do it in this truck, you just can't. There's absolutely no way in hell. Just ain't gonna happen. Right, so there's a few options for maybe bringing this game back. We could jump back on to... We could probably play this one actually. We could play Season 7 on the PS5. Or we could just play the game, just play the campaign again and just have fun with it. I'd be very much down for that. Yeah, I don't know. Depends on what you guys want to see. I'm all ears. Just let me know in the comments. Let me know with a like button. If you guys like the video a lot, then I know you guys want me to do more. I still think this is one of my favourite maps. Probably because it's the first map. Now, this doesn't look too bad, but come through here with a big fat trailer with the wrong truck, you go very well. Careful. Calm it down. And this is our first garage. Yep. Oh yes. Eventually in future maps you have to actually build your own garage with tons of materials, and it's a right endeavour. It is tricky stuff. We made it! We did it! Woo! You discovered your first garage. Sweet. This is a part. What's this? Upgrade, get upgrade? Sure. Oh. Is that for this vehicle? An all-wheel drive powertrain can provide torque to connect to the wheels. Such items can be equipped in customization options. Okay, oh, okay, that's the truck. Sorry. It makes sense. The fleet star's like literally right there. Thank you. Got a bunch of trailers over here. So obviously that one is used for traveling goods. That is a service trailer. So basically you can do repairs. Actually, I can appreciate that right now, actually. It lets me. Can I do a repair? I have to attach it, I believe. We could do. Turn it around. Can actually repair this truck. That's it, a suspension. It's about to be repaired. Ooh, do you see it? So it just clicked in there. Attach the trailer, still a bit far back. Yes! And then we can go for... Sure we can. I'm sure that is a service trailer. This has got no points in it, maybe. Ah, there we go, repair. So, the service truck has 1,500 points, 8 wheels, and we can basically repair the suspension. There we go. It's now fully repaired. Beautiful. That's quite a heavy trailer, so be warned. And I think that trailer there is just, again, for more cargo. So, what we can do is recover this truck. We did just unlock a raised suspension. So we have it in stock because we just found it. No, what? Go away, PlayStation. So you can see the stat goes up a little bit. Oh no.
I couldn't find any results.
That's not even what I said. You can see how massively it gets raised. Obviously, that's going to help off. It's going to help out massively your off-roading. Looks like a lot of tyres are already unlocked as well. All terrain. So you see the stats. So currently we have these highway tyres. So excellent on the road, which I actually disagree with. That's terrible on road. But we can go for some big fat off-road tyres, some mud. Get rid of that mud. It depends on what. It depends on the terrain. Eventually, you want some big fat mud tyres because mud is your enemy in this game. So that was SNOWRUNNER on the PS5. Quite the game indeed. I love it to bits. I loved it since day one. The fact it's now on PS5, Xbox Series X and S is very, very cool. So I think this fleet star might need to be repaired. So if I remember, if we switch trucks, it's damaged. It is severely damaged. Interesting. So I should have repaired it with that service trailer, but there we go. Oops. So you see, every part just isn't working at all. So the engine won't start, there's no fuel. If I put fuel into it, it will just leak. So yeah, this truck is in dire need of help. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit of a nostalgia for me as well. And yeah, as of today, you can play SNOWRUNNER on current gen, or next gen, whatever you want to call it, hardware. See you guys soon, and bye-bye.